Hello, good morning, everyone. I'm so excited to be here today. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Nigeria. Good morning, Kenya. Wow, this is awesome. Permit me to extend my greetings to the conveners of this amazing supercell. We have the G8 members, and most importantly, the entrepreneur mentor who is at the helm of affairs of this. I'm so excited. I'm super excited because today is an amazing day. I remember today is a great day in Nigeria because we're celebrating our independence. And also here, we've also brought something that will be of great importance to Kenyans, and not just to Kenyans, but to all African countries that are on the eastern coast of the African continent, and of course, Africa in general. So, without wasting much time, we started already, like we promised, we're going to start in time, and is to move quickly into what we have. And to start things off this morning, we're going to start with a prayer, all right, a Christian and a Muslim, and we'll step in quickly into what we have. So, let's be in the mood of prayer. Father, we thank you for today. We appreciate you for being the force behind what we're doing. Father, we thank you because your blessings has gone ahead of us. Your blessing is with us. And we thank you for all the amazing things you've done in our lives. Thank you for the Century 21 Freedom Group. Thank you for the success stories we've recorded over the years. Thank you for this amazing opportunity that we have. And thank you for Kenyans who have received us wholeheartedly, because this is something that will be good, not just for the countries involved, but for the entire continent of Africa, for the youth, for the elderly, and for everyone in between. Father, I will thank you in Jesus' name. Amen. All right. So I'm going to call on Engineer Taiwo to give us the Muslim prayer. Engineer Taiwo? Okay, Engineer Taiwo.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. I greet you all live from Nairobi. All right. We give all praise and adoration and glory to the Almighty Allah for sparing our lives, for making us experience yet another day. We pray that we continue to increase in number, we continue to increase in quality, we continue to increase as we spread across the world. We pray that God continues to protect us as we journey into our business expansion. We pray that He gives us the wisdom, the strength, the understanding to continue this mission and get this vision across the world. He has been guiding us, and we pray that through His guidance, He prevents any odd leg into our business. He's the only one who can do that. He's the only one who can protect us. And we pray that those of us who are gathered in this meeting today for one purpose, that purpose will be fulfilled. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إنا أعطيناك الكوثر فصل لربك وانحر إن شانئك هو الأبتر. The meaning of that is we thank God, we give all praise and glory to Him. We appreciate Him for giving us the abundance we have, and we also make promises to Him. And finally, any opposition to our vision will be cut off. Any opposition to this vision will be cut off and will be denied the privilege of even seeing this vision with us. Amen. All right. Good morning, everybody. Powerful cell meeting. I hand you back over to the hands of Mr. Ambassador Ifeanyi Ozoani. God bless you all.
Okay, yes, thank you so much, Engineer Taiwo. And we're starting off things immediately because we're keeping to time. The entrepreneur mentor has graciously bestowed on me a privilege to anchor this beautiful moment, and I'm so excited about it. It's a privilege. So I thank you, sir, for giving me the opportunity to anchor this. And then to start things up immediately, I'm going to be telling a little of my story. But before then, I want to welcome everybody officially. I want to welcome everybody officially into what we are doing. And later on, of course, the entrepreneur mentor is going to come in and, give us a speech and then close this meeting. But then we recognize that in our midst, we have a lot of people here. We have dignitaries. Please, everyone is recognized, okay? Yeah, by the virtue of what we are doing. This is online. We may not be able to see everybody, but please, everyone is recognized, okay? Jointly and severally, right? So 6 years ago, when I saw this opportunity, things weren't as rosy, and it was a difficult moment for me. But in hindsight, I thank God that I said yes to this opportunity. Why? Because those moments actually gave me the opportunity to see what we're doing, and I'm going to show you pictures because I know picture speaks a thousand words. Now, what are we really doing? What we're doing here is to show how an opportunity, how a seed planted can turn into a forest, okay? By the time I'm done with my story, I'm going to show us the vision statement. I'm going to read out the vision statement, okay, of Century 21 Freedom Group. And Century 21 Freedom Group, of course, is a group of individuals cut across all facets of the society. We have people from all walks of life, and we've come together with a story. We've come together with a vision. And that vision is a very simple thing. And why did I say that? Because the vision is to raise a financially free people who will help to raise other financially free people. We have a vision 2024, and that vision 2024 is simply to raise 50,000 multimillionaires. 50,000 multimillionaires. This is 2022, and we have 2024, 2 years from now, to raise 50,000 multimillionaires, to create a family of millionaires who will use their monies collectively. Because you could make money and use it for anything. You could make money and use it for vices, to sponsor evil things. But here, we make money, a family of people who are making money, a family of people who are successful, who will use their money collectively to affect, to influence their world positively, so that the world can become a better place, okay? So having said this, I'm going to quickly share my story, and I'm sure that someone listening will be blessed by this. It happened like that, and just like the candle that was lit and nobody really gave it, I believe you guys can see. Very good. Very good. So I call this my 6-year story. I studied very hard, like most people who went to school. Were told to go to school, study very hard, get good degrees so that you can make it in life. When I finished my first degree, I was told that everybody now had first degrees, so you need to go get a master's degree. Maybe that will give you a better option. I quickly went back, got my master's degree, finished, went to University of Ibadan in Nigeria, finished, got my master's degree and everything, but my bank account was negative, always negative. Anyways, one thing led to another thing, and then in 2013, I got my first job, and my first job was about 50,000 naira. 50,000 naira, I believe, is I don't know, is less than $100. 50,000 naira is less than $100 now. Imagine that, a master's degree holder. Well, I continued doing it, and I was searching for something, and I found this pay slip. Then they had upgraded me from 50,000 naira to 70,000 naira, which in today's Nigerian currency is still less than $100,000. $100, you understand, as a master's degree holder. But I quickly discovered that, my pay couldn't take me home. The thing is this, some people don't realize that there are problems that have respect for you. Those problems, they want to come, but they look at you and say, this guy doesn't have cash flow. But when I moved from 50,000 to 70,000, certain problems started coming up. And eventually I left this job, got another job that paid me about 120,000. I was happy because this was like an increase. But that increase didn't mean anything because there was really no difference between the two salaries. And 1 year later, I lost my job. How did it happen? some of you listening to me, especially those of you that are not part of the business, or even some of you that are just coming in, let me use this opportunity, of course, to welcome our Kenyan brothers that saw this opportunity yesterday and they clicked in. Congratulations to all of you. Now, I saw this opportunity, but before then, I had already lost my job, lost everything, and lost my home. I became homeless. It wasn't like the home belonged to me, but I was, renting a good place somewhere in Abuja, Nigeria. And when I lost everything, I relocated to this amazing place. No power, no water, nothing. A master's. Imagine someone that has a master's degree that's supposed to do so well. My mom. I told her that I was going to take care of her, and I asked myself, is this the kind of place I'm going to take care of my mom? What would I be able to achieve in a place like this? And guess what? Things rolled by. I lost all confidence, lost every hope that things were going to get better. I knew that jobs weren't going to give me what I wanted because I was heavily indebted to a lot of people. Life wasn't going well. Things were just not going well. But guess what? I saw this opportunity while living in this uncompleted building. I started the opportunity. I joined the Connected Revolution, became part of what is happening, became part of this amazing opportunity, and I was mentored. The key word here is mentorship. I sought for mentorship and I was mentored by the entrepreneur mentor. And guess what? My life started changing. Even though I joined, I was afraid, but I joined nonetheless. I was afraid, but I started. And in my first 16 weeks, I had done almost 700,000 naira in my first 16 weeks. Continued in my first 13 months, starting from the first day I started the business, I had done almost 3 million naira. I was making more money than some people that had good jobs. Started from scratch. I lived in a completed building where there was no power, no electricity. I was living there, and this happened. And then the trips started coming in. I started traveling, life became better. I remember when I bought my first car, it was amazing. I could have bought this car in my first year, but I had a lot of people that I was owing them. So I had to clear the debt first. And then when I bought this car, I was so excited because I used to trek. I could trek for 2 hours. In fact, sometimes I would start trekking under the sun, and then the rain will start falling. The rain will beat me. And before I get to my destination, the sun will dry me. And you will never know that I've gone through all of that, But thank God for the opportunity. Today, I drive a Porsche Panamera. Oh my goodness. This car gives blood. This car gives blood, I tell you. So I thank God for this opportunity, because how could on earth, God's earth, would you think that someone who didn't have an opportunity to even put himself together, someone that was homeless, become a Porsche owner? How? So life continued, and today I've traveled to a lot of countries. I think in the past 4 years or so, I've traveled to about 11 countries. We were in Jordan earlier this year. We've been to Mauritius, we've been to Seychelles, we've been to Turkey, of course, Philippines, Qatar, different places. That's my wife, and it's been amazing. It's been amazing. The journey has been amazing. So why am I saying this? I'm saying this because if you're listening to me, this is an opportunity that will help you. Like I said, I've been to several countries and more counting. This year, I promised myself I was going to do a lot of good things. Flown in a helicopter, been on a yacht, a lot of things happening. All right. So that's my story. And I'm sure that this story would also motivate you to do the needful and do the things that will be beneficial to your business. All right. So right about now, I'm going to go through the mission statement again. Like I said, the vision statement is simply a way through which we can do what we are doing, and we'll do it to the best of our abilities. And we call on you to be part of this great vision. And what is this great vision? The vision is to raise a financially free people who will, of course, help other people to raise other financially free people. And in doing that, our vision 2024 is to raise 50,000 multimillionaires, to create a family of millionaires who will use their monies collectively to affect the world positively. And this is what we're doing. And this is what God has seen. And because of that, God has been with us, helping us, pushing us through, and creating success stories everywhere. Thank you so much. I'm going to call on an amazing personality. Okay. Someone that I have a lot of respect for. I'm sure he's ready. He's going to be talking to us about the need to be at the Emerge 2023. Something is happening in January, and it's going to be amazing all across the continent of Africa in different cities. Dr. Elijah Mba, the phenom, I believe you are ready. He's the leader of the Star Nation, the Star Nation team. Dr. Elijah, I believe you're good. Right.
Yes, I'm ready. Thank you very much for this opportunity. Greetings, everyone. Okay. Greetings, everyone. Habari asubuhi in Swahili. Okay. I say habari asubuhi. You'd say, okay, don't worry. But let's first of all say thank you. Let's just say asante to Ambassador Ifeanyi Ozuani for what he just shared with us. I need to see a lot of asante in the chat room. Asante is thank you. Asante sana is thank you very much. Okay, so plenty of asantes to you, sir. Then why the response to thank you is you're welcome.
Karibu.
Is Karibu.
Karibu.
Yes. So I've taught you guys some Swahili, okay? And don't worry, I'm not paying for today's lecture. Okay, so I'm Dr. Elijah Mba. Made this very quick. We have a lot of testimonies today, and I'll just give us a few tips on why you must be at the Emerge. Why you must be at the Emerge. Why must I be at this Emerge? First of all, I'm Dr. Elijah Mba. You can see my screen now. Okay, no, you can see.
Yes, we can. No, we can't see your screen, but we can see you.
Okay, let me show you. Okay, good. Okay, so I'm Dr. Elijah Mba, known as the Phenom. Got the name from one of my teammates because of how, by God's grace, we're able to achieve so much and we're very fast in this business. I also belong proudly to the 1% Crazy Tribe, and then one of the G8 leaders of the Century 21 Freedom Group, retired medical doctor and a social entrepreneur. And God's grace, had a vision, had a dream. In summary, medical doctor with MBBS Nigeria 2011, practiced medicine for about 7 years, then I retired. Started residency in obstetrics and gynecology, but had to discontinue it some 3 months to my part one. Why? I'll tell you that, the reason later. Decided to pursue a career in the connected economy against popular opinion. But today I have a Millionaire Academy that I've joined out over 50 monthly millionaires in the last 3 years. And I've also been able to achieve most things basically money can buy. I'm on a mission to raise 1 million millionaires by December 2025. Committed to charity. I'm one of the top consultants and members of the Brother Vida initiative. That is me. When I was still practicing medicine, this picture was taken about 5-6 years ago at one of the places I was doing private practice. This was when I was connected to the opportunity. This picture was taken at the National Hospital, Histopathology Lab, National Hospital in Abuja, Nigeria. Okay, before then, they told us go to school, get a degree, come out, work for money. Education is the key. I believe that is not just unique to Nigeria, it's everywhere. And I went, did all my studies, came out, decided I was going to become very successful. In fact, they told me if you could become a medical doctor, you don't have any problems. Okay, you're going to be fine, be wearing suit and tie, people are going to respect you, you're going to be earning so much, you're going to be at the top of the civil service income. And I was like, oh, wow, that's good. What I did not ask was, what is that top of the civil service? Eventually, I'm graduated, did my service in Ondo State, came into Abuja to now chase money and become financially free. I had a lot of persons that were depending on me. I knew what my parents went through to send me to school. I knew that when I was going to school, some of my siblings had to stop. Nobody had to so that I could go to school. I knew that when I decided I was going to study medicine, somebody told me that that's quite unreasonable. Why will you be going for a 6 years course when you could have gone for a 4-year course so that other persons will have time to do theirs? Okay, why would I be going for a 6 years course? So that's a brief introduction. We're in the hotel right now at Movenpick in Nairobi, Kenya, Westland, and was asking to come in. So okay. So why? Okay, yes. So eventually, I had to start doing working in one hospital, working in the second hospital, working in the at the time I was working in the fourth hospital to make ends meet. People envied me. They say, wow, you have plenty jobs. I was not looking for plenty jobs. People say, wow, you care so much about people. That's not what I was doing 4 jobs. You don't do 4 jobs because you care so much about people. You don't do that. Okay, you don't do that. You do 4 jobs because you are hungry, you need to survive. If you care so much about people, you work in one hospital, you are focused. So sometimes I would sleep off on steering while driving from one hospital to the other because I had not slept well. You know, for sometimes I won't sleep for 2-3 days. And one of the days I was involved in an accident on top the Beggar Bridge in Abuja. And my life just right before my eyes, and I kept asking myself, what if you died today? What would have happened? Why were you working around the clock? Why do you want to kill yourself? It's not for food. It's not for shelter. It's not for clothing. Why else do we need money? That's why we need money. Those are the basic things, apart from the other serious things, but basic things. That's why we work around the clock. If I died today, what would have happened? Life would have gone on. So I decided to sit down, calculate my life worth in terms of money. Okay, so everybody here, Kenya, whether you're in East Africa, wherever you are, Ghana, wherever you are, in C2NFG worldwide, Nigeria, pick up your pen and paper today. This might just be your deliverance. Pick your pen and paper, calculate your life worth in terms of money. Okay, when we earn some money, we think we are doing very well. We think we are okay, we are comfortable. Somebody told me, I don't know, I'm comfortable. I earn almost $1 million a month. And I'm like, wow, what if you have somebody I care about that needs a kidney transplant? What would you do? He said, it's not my portion. I said, oh, wow. So those who are having it, they have a problem with God. It's their portion, right? Then he started thinking, we don't pray for bad things, but what if they happen? What if we could have done better? And I decided to calculate my life worth in terms of money using this salary of a senior consultant. Did the mathematics for 30 years at 700K per month, 700,000 Nigerian naira per month. It turned out to be 252 million naira. Lifetime, 30 years, all efforts. As I was looking at that money, a company bought the piece of land beside where I was doing PP in Wife too. We call PP private practice. And they bought this piece of land for 260 million naira. My whole life as a doctor, worth 252 million naira over 30 years. A piece of land beside where I was doing private practice worth 260 million naira. Now, the 252 million naira, I'm not going to get it immediately. I'll get it in the future in 30 years, assuming I'm able to save every kobo. No food, no water, sleeping under the bridge, supernaturally kept healthy, spending no kobo. Of course, I can't be getting married now. That's waste of money. Having children, that's waste of money. We don't have to use phones and other data, not travel nowhere. And then in the next 30 years in the future, I might be able to get a piece of land. But I can't get the piece of land in the next 30 years in the future. If you have any idea on real estate, you know that the piece of land that they sold 260 million 4 years ago in the heart of Abuja might double. In the next 30 years, if not triple, in terms of cost. And that was when depression came for me, because I realized I couldn't live the life of my dreams. I became heartbroken. I read medicine because I wanted to become very successful. I saw my parents struggle. I saw my mother struggle. I saw my father struggle. I promised my father I was going to build you a big house. I promised my mother I was going to buy a big car when I saw people humiliate them on the streets. And somebody said, I said I wanted to help the less privileged. I eventually became the less privileged. Unfortunate. Around that time, somebody recommended me to this organization, a vision sharing event, and I caught the vision. I caught it. There was fear though. What if this happened? What if the other one happened? What if I had challenge? What if I couldn't deal with it? What if, a whole lot of what if? But I also asked myself, what other options do I have? Okay, maybe travel to UK, travel to Canada, go and continue slave trade, right? Working for the dollar for the rest of my life. And then I asked myself, what if there's a chance that I could become as successful as some of these people that are successful? And I gave it a shot. And started. 2 weeks after I got started, I lost my mom. May her soul rest in peace. I'm sure she's happy wherever she is, seeing what has happened, what's happening behind her. And she was lost because I could not take her to a good hospital. And I promised myself at that moment that I was going to give it my all. I was going to follow mentorship. I was going to go for the highest number of accounts possible so that I can get guidance. And when the push gets to shove, if I need to spend money for any person I care about, I am going to be able to do that. Okay? I'm going to be able to do that because I have the money and I can take care of it. So fast forward, in my first month, I was able to make about 400 something thousand in my first month. So I was able to make 400 something thousand. That was 2 times my salary in where I was working, okay, and was able to qualify for my first trip, all expense paid vacation within 1 year of joining the business. This was also launched in the Philippines. Amazing. This is me checking on a Monday morning. Today's Monday. Some of us that connected, that became part of the vision yesterday, are struggling to sneak into the meeting or sneak out of the meeting. You know, we are looking at, wow, we're at place of work, and I could do this on a Monday. Amazing. Came back from that trip, decided I was tired with this slavery, with this pyramid scheme called corporate job, you know, where only one person gets to become director after so many years, where your salary is fixed. No matter how hard you work, you cannot increase it. And I tendered a resignation and said I was going to go all in to pursue my dream. A lot of persons felt, wow, this man must be mad. Well, the madness show up because eventually I'm one of the 1% crazy who believe we can change the world, and got my first car, a Mercedes-Benz M3 from Matic within 1 year of that's 2 years into business. That's me, that's my wife on the left. And this was me, even 2018, 1 year after I started the business. Okay, the change was not just that traumatic. Okay, and this is me 4 years I started the business. The difference is just amazing. Okay, this was the car I was driving as a doctor, you know, feeling good, comfortable. This was the car I was able to buy within 2 years in this business. Amazing. Okay, this is and I got another car also, this white Mercedes, which we use for the all-white party. Some of you might have seen it on social media. You can go there, search the all-white party lab, and there you find it. This was the car I got for it because we were going to do a all-white party. We needed white cars, and I had a brown car. So what options do I have? Some persons will say, go and paint it white. Oh no, why paint it white when you can buy another one? Okay, it's just like you're asked to come for a shwebi. Somebody invited you for a wedding. Say this is the color of the wedding. Do you buy a new clothes or you go and dye your old clothes? Funny, right? But I was able to do it because the opportunity gave me the chance. Okay, the 1% crazy to be able to do it. 2 weeks after then, I got this other car for myself, the BMW X6. It's a power machine, amazing power machine. One of the top leaders in Alliance in Motion Global, celebrated on the world stage, national stage, tells you what is possible. In my phenomenal office in Abuja. Okay, good. So I'll just share. Okay, and this is a car, BMW X6 2018 model. It is V8. It has a life of its own. Don't worry. Don't worry. Okay, this is a short clip one of my teammates made of me in this amazing machine, super amazing machine. Enjoy it.
You know the highway. Omaka highway. Shalom na highway. Owam na highway. To be on a highway. Man, the trouble, whatever, highway. Look on the wine me.
Guys, for sake of time, I will not continue that. Not just me, I've been able to, because my time is already up. Not just me, I've been able to coach a lot of persons that are very, very successful. This was pictures taken in 2020 December. Millionaire Circle, Millionaire Mentors, those that have been able to raise millionaires in their team because we believe in raising millionaires. These are some persons that, why must you attend the event? Okay, I'm going to do this in just 2-3 minutes. Why must you attend? Why must you be at the Emerge in January? Just type Emerge in the chat room. Everybody can type Emerge in the chat room. Emerge, type Emerge in the chat room. Why must you be at the Emerge event in January? Events have the power to change your life from where it is now to where you need to be in the next 2-3 years. If you remove events from my life, if you remove events like the Emerge from my business, I will be struggling today. I'll be broke. I'll be sick. But because of events, I was able to catapult my business to the next level. This was the first event I attended. This is the man that introduced me. You can see him photobombing, the photobombing of this same if I also you can see him there. These are some persons that went with me for the first event. We kept attending events back to back to back. And one of them today, she was selling Ugu then, got a job that was paying us 83,000 before tax and all that. And today, she is a millionaire, successful person. Learned how to drive the car with Mercedes-Benz. That's how she learned how to drive. Okay, this is what is possible. And she got the bigger picture through event. This is the other lady that was at that event with me, Mary Oko. You can see her still at an event. This is another person that was at that event with me. You saw a picture there. Arita, still at an event. This is what is possible. These are some persons I've been able to coach, help become successful, and it's a function of what is possible. Let me just help you understand this shortly. You see how we celebrate achievers in our team.
1 billion naira. 1 billion naira.
Okay, guys. This is just, I just wanted some of us, especially those of us that connected from Kenya, to us see what is possible, to see what is possible in your future. I'll just give us 3 reasons why you must be at the event. 3 reasons why you must be at the Emerge in January. 3 reasons. Number 1, leaders are born at events. Our business is not about, some persons have this misconception about the business of the connected economy, the network marketing space, bring 2 people, 2 people to bring 2 people, 2 people to bring, and you become successful. It is not true. You become successful by becoming a leader and having leaders in your business. And the best place to develop leaders is at events. I don't know. It has really helped me. All I know how to do, my main skill is to be able to drag people, get them to attend an event. From the event, people emerge. Okay, from the event, people emerge. If you have been struggling in your business, if you're just connecting, you're trying to figure it out, what is happening here, I don't understand yet, you need to be at the emerge. Whether you understand it or not, once you attend the emerge, you are going to pick up something that will take your business from this level to the next level. Secondly, you see the social proof, you see the crowd of persons doing the business. It is amazing. As somebody that wanted to quit the business, wanted to go do a master's, a second master's, you see, it's very, very funny. Wanted to go do a second master's. And at one of our events, she was struggling to enter the hall. And the person she was struggling with was supposed to be a professor. As in that, the professor where she's supposed to take the next master's, and she was like, so what are you doing here? And the man was like, oh, you knew of this and you did not tell me. You're not a very nice person. And she killed the master's idea, plugged full into the business. Today, she's very, very, very successful. Another reason why you must be there is you earn $1,000. Not just you have to get all your teammates to be at the event. Is that you earn $1,000 for every person that joins that attends that event through you. $1,000 per year. So if I want to make $1,000 per year, so not $1,000. Yes, okay, sorry, $1,000 per year. What does that mean? If I want to make $1 million a year, very easy. I just need to find a way to get 1,000 persons to the event. If I want to make $100,000 per year, what do I need to do? I just need to figure out a way to get 100 persons to the event. Somebody was telling me yesterday how she wanted to buy a car in that's worth about 10 million Kenyan shillings, which is about $90,000 And I say, get on board, work towards it. I'll give you a plan. Let's get 90 people to the emerge. Get 90 people to the emerge. Within the next 1 year, you can make 10 million Kenyan shillings, and you can buy your dream car. Okay, these are more are the reasons why you must not miss that event. And finally, I'll give you this for free. Those who miss the emerge are going to be 2-3 years behind those who attended. Those who miss the emerge are going to be 2-3 years behind those who attended. You know, I have some friends that started with me. They are still in the business, but the difference between me and them is far apart, as if we did not start about the same time. When I started looking back at it, I realized that they missed the first event we went to at Lagos. Because of that, they missed the first event we went to at the Philippines, and they never recovered from it. I don't want you to miss it for anything. See, whatever will stop you from missing that event, if you ever contemplated it, it's your village people that are finally prevailed over you. What must you do now? Very, very easy. Buy your ticket, pay for your ticket today. Pay for your ticket today. That's one. Number two, pay for your hotel accommodation in Abuja. Pay for it. Once you pay for it. Number three, pay for your return ticket to and for Abuja. Once you've secured all these three, you are definitely going to be there. And finally, broadcast it. Tell all your friends, tell everybody you're going to be there. It's going to be an amazing time in Abuja. I could go on and on and on, and I could go on and on, but we are pressed for time. I hope this helps you to know why you must not miss this event for anything. Okay, God bless you. Mr. Ifeanyi, please. Thank you for the opportunity. The stage is yours.
All right, thank you, the Phenom. This is good. This is good. Thank you so much for taking us through the journey. All right, without wasting much time, I'm going to, okay. Oh my goodness. Without wasting much time, I'm going to bring up the leader of the Unstoppable Nation. The leader of the Unstoppable Nation. That's Dr. Victor Abalson. Dr. Victor Abalson, you're welcome.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much. I don't know whether you all can see me. Thank you very much.
We can see you. I hear you.
All right. Once again, I welcome each and every one of you here that the sound of my voice is a great moment here. Most of us here are in the city of Nairobi, having the good life of freedom and a lot of training and a lot of exposures. I appreciate each and every one of you here that are in this meeting. My name is Dr. Victor Abalson. the unstoppable nation, the leader of the unstoppable nation. First of all, as we move on, I want to just speak briefly, because I don't have much time. I want to just speak briefly on the keys to emerge. The keys to emerge. Now, talking about the keys to emerge, whenever you hear the word emerge, we are talking about you becoming a monthly millionaire mentor. Becoming a monthly millionaire mentor. So which means you can't give out what you don't have. And guess what? The mega event is coming on January. Mega event in the whole C2NFG worldwide. The mega event. Now, what are the keys to emerge? That's the question. What are the things that must be in me to become one of those monthly millionaire mentors? So which means you already this, and now you are touching other life, mentoring other life. Remember our vision. Our vision is to raise 50,000 monthly millionaire by the year 2024. First of all, guess what? The first thing first, let me try and share my screen quickly, is this, the keys. Let me do that quickly as we move on. The keys to emerge, the keys to emerge. First of all is that you must first of all see it in your mind. See yourself as one of those people. Because one thing I have discovered these days, a lot of us think, okay, it's for the masterminds. No, it's for the G8 leaders. No, my G leader, it's my top leader, my vision leader, my great achievers leader, my unstoppable. No, they are the people that will emerge. No, it's not for me. No. Anybody here listening to me, we have thousands of people now across the world, worldwide, listening to me. Anybody here listening to me here can emerge. It doesn't take anything. First of all, you must first of all start seeing yourself. You must first of all start seeing yourself. That's the first key to emerge. You must see it in your mind. See yourself as one of those people that will be celebrated. See yourself as one of those people that will be distinguished. See yourself that you are not beneath, but you are the best. Let me tell you, there's something the Holy Book said. Holy Book says something that as far as you can see, you can seize. That is it. So begin to see yourself, begin to dream it, begin to envision it. Guess what? When you have seen this, yes, you have stepped into the first step to emerge into the next level. But it doesn't just end there. You don't just see and then fold your hand. When you have seen those things, you have seen that you can emerge. You have seen that you can become the best that has ever been and the best that will ever be. What do you do next? The next step is that you must believe it in your heart. Now, let me tell you something about belief. A lot of people don't understand. When we say the word belief, a lot of people believe in what generally. Get this clear. So many people believe after you have seen it in your mind, you have seen yourself as one of those people that can emerge. But when it comes to belief, it becomes a different thing. What do I mean by this? Believing it in your heart. What I simply mean is believe what you have seen. That is it. A lot of people believe in what everybody have said. A lot of people believe in what the nation are telling you. A lot of people believe in what is going on in my family. Oh, no, there's nobody in my family that have become a monthly millionaire. How will I get? I don't understand. I don't even see myself, this thing happening. How does this thing happen? You don't see yourself. That means you don't believe. Now, let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, one of the things that has distinguished all the top leaders is that they believe in unstoppable. They believe what others are saying, so many things, but guess what? They are not even listening to what others are saying. This is one of the core key. Let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, man, whatever God has said in your life is what you believe. Don't believe what the nation has said. Let me tell you, don't believe what your family have said. Then again, don't ever believe even what your friends, your peers are saying. How can you use this business and become a monthly millionaire? Is it this business you are doing? This thing you are doing? This thing. Ladies and gentlemen, if you must emerge and become the best that has ever been and the best that will ever be, you must believe in what others disbelieve. That is it. You must believe. In fact, let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, you must think otherwise. Let me tell you, even a lot of books are saying so many things. Let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, as you are reading a lot of things, if you get something, let me tell you, if you get something and you read it, somebody at the topmost position has said it, but you look at it, he said, no. Let me give you people an instance. Let me give an instance, like let me tell you, a lot of books we have read, Pareto principle, 80 to 20 rule, they say, in fact, is 80% of your effort will give 20% of your result. But when it comes to believe, you believe otherwise. No. The principle can be broken. Who created the principle? Human being. You can be the best that has ever been and the best that will ever be. That is believe. When you have believed in this, we have the third step. The third step is that you will start speaking. You will start speaking. Somebody type in the chat, speak. Let me tell ladies, I'm going to speak gently in this. Sometimes when you are speaking, when you are saying on some things, some people will look at it, this person is trying to brag. They don't know that you are speaking based on what you believe in. You start speaking, start telling those people that say it can be done. You can't emerge. You can't be one of the multi-millionaire mentor. Start telling them where you're going. Start telling them what will happen. They will not believe you. Let me tell you, they will never believe you. But start telling them where you're going. Let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, it's a setup. In fact, you are about to set yourself up to the next realm. Speak. You are telling them what is about to happen. You are telling them you will buy your new car very soon. You are telling them you will raise millionaires. You are speaking with assurance, with courage. You are speaking, and they are wondering, hey, what is this person saying? Then he's saying that this thing will happen. He's saying that this thing, he said that he will be this. Is this business, this thing he's doing? You are telling them, you are speaking. That's the third step. Speak. Somebody type in the chat. Speak. Let me tell you, there's something the Holy Book said in his speaking, that the words that we speak, that they are spirits and they are life. Let me repeat it again. That the words that comes out of our mouth, that they are spirits and they are life. What am I trying to explain? What I'm trying to explain is that there are a lot of dead things in your life. You need to speak it to life. Speak it out to life. That's why when we say things, we do. That's one of the things I've learned from Ambassador Michael Okoli. He would just say things that everybody did not believe. Yeah, you said you will do this. You said you will do this. But guess what? He's speaking what is not to become. Let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, are you aware that this world was created by the word God spoke out of his mouth? This world we are into was created by the word God spoke out of his mouth. What am I trying to explain? Your word, you need to create your word by speaking, telling people around you with assurance. Ladies and gentlemen, after you are spoken, you have the first step. What is the first step? The first step is you desire that thing you have believed in. You desire it. How do you desire it? You desire it by understanding the steps. You understanding what the process. Somebody type the process. You understand the process it takes. What does it take for me to emerge? What does it take for me to become a monthly millionaire mentor? What does it take for me to take my own share? I just heard Dr. Elijah Mba say that his own share is 1,000 monthly millionaire. You take your own share in that same kind of level. You take your own share. This is my share of what I will achieve. Meanwhile, you have not yet become a monthly millionaire, but guess what? You desire it. You desire it. You are going through the learning process. You met the people that are already monthly millionaire. You tell them, how did you imagine? They are telling you the step, the principle. They are telling you what it takes. They are telling you things you have to do. They are telling you have to take charge. You are desiring it. Ladies and gentlemen, after desiring it, you have the next step. The next step is what? You attract it by action. After you have learned, a lot of people learn a lot. You go through SAR meeting every morning, you attend SAR meeting, but guess what? After going through the SAR meeting every day, you don't do anything. After going, oh, wow, this is powerful, you go back to the status quo. You have to attract that thing you have desired by taking massive action. I'm not here to talk about the skills it takes to become a professional in this business, but you attract it by taking massive action. When others are going slow, let me tell you, the action you put into this business determines the level you desired it. The action you put into this business determines the level you desired it. Let me tell you, why by the time you take that massive action, guess what that is? You are attracting it. You are attracting that thing to emerge. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the only way you have taken this massive action. That is when you can finally have it in reality. Let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, a lot of us here, guess what? You will see. You will not believe. You will not even speak. Let me tell you, these are the keys it takes to emerge as a monthly millionaire. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you, the truth of it all is this. As I start rounding up, imagine as a monthly millionaire mentor begins with you. Don't go and give it to anybody there. It begins with you. And guess what? You must follow these steps to get to that your expectation. Ladies and gentlemen, it is possible. It is possible that you can become the best that has ever been and the best that will ever be. It is possible. It is possible that you will become the best in your community. It is possible that you will be the person that will create role in your community. You do what no single person has done in your family. But you must follow these keys. You must follow these keys will show you. Ladies and gentlemen, this is exactly what happened to me. Guess what? In my family, in fact, the first day I saw people, I went to my family, the level of poverty that was in my family is what? It's transferable. What it means is, in the lineage of my generation, there is no single person that you can say that this person is successful. That is it. In fact, the time came, they were asking, there is nothing good that will come out of my family. But guess what? Those things everybody believe has been broken. It has been broken today. By the grace of God today, guess what? It went through this step. Guess what? It started from the first step. I saw where I am going. I believed it. I believe that it is possible that I will be the person that will break the head. I can be the person that will raise more millionaires in this community. Guess what? I believed it. When I started speaking it, guess what happened? People were laughing at me. I still remember that moment. Even in the former church I was going, I was telling them what will happen. They were laughing at me. I said, no, this is not where I belong. They don't see what I see. What I believed, they don't see it. And I believed it. I was speaking with assurance. They didn't get it. Ladies and gentlemen, guess what? I passed through the training process as I was desiring it. I passed through the training module. Today, all those dreams that I desired have been achieved. Today, I have raised multiples of millionaires in the team. Today, I have raised a lot of millionaire mentors. Today, I'm living my dream, luxuries of houses in different places, a lot of success everywhere. It passed through this same process. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to let you all know, ladies and gentlemen, that you can become that best that has ever been and the best that will ever be. Let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, Of course, you know the Emerge is coming. Our C2NFG Mega Retreat Emerge is coming on January. Get ready. Get ready because it's going to be explosive. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be all the top leaders have their days. Get ready for this C2NFG Mega Summit. For the Unstoppable Nation is coming on 10th and 11th of January. The details will still be unfolded. Get ready because more millionaire mentors will emerge on that day. God bless each and every one of you. I appreciate you all so much. I want to invite back Ambassador Ifeanyi Ozani so that you can show people the success, a lot of success, people that have already emerged from what I just stated. Just show them. Let us show. Ambassador Ifeanyi, are you there so they can show them? Let us call some of the successful people that have emerged. God bless you all. I hope to dine with you all at the top. Thank you very much. Ambassador Ifeanyi, are you there?
Yes, sir, I'm here. Thank you so much. Your energy is contagious.
Welcome.
Thank you so much.
Welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Thank you so much, Dr. Victor Balson. Right about now, we're stepping into the people we refer to as our baby millionaires. What do I mean by that? These are some of the people that became monthly millionaires, Tukuma Club members, in the month of September. They cracked the nut of Tukuma Club. They are millionaires by their right, and we're going to bring them to testify. And there are several of them. In fact, we found it. We had a very hard time trying to select who because they're all qualified people. So we just had to pick just one or two or three to, in a few minutes, just show us what happened and entertain us with their stories. Okay. So I believe they are ready. Okeme Ashabe, are you here? The Amazon millionaire. Okay, very good. So you have 5 minutes, just 5 minutes, okay, to share your story with us, and we'll step into. So you'll be the first testifier. So let's make welcome Ashabe Okeme.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone.
Go ahead, we can hear you.
Good morning, everyone. Yes, I am. Yes, I'm here.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. Good morning, everyone. I'm super excited to be here today. Okay, good morning, everyone. Am I audible and visible?
Your time is already going. You have less than 4 minutes.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you so much for this opportunity. I'm grateful to God for today, for honoring this day and bringing this day to pass. I'm going to tell us a little bit about myself. Now, this is a woman, or this is somebody who from an early age was brought up in love, was brought up in a situation whereby life seems so full of love and greatness. Now, my mother trained me. Okay, my mother trained me or trained us in the family. She struggled through life. Now, this was a woman who would give everything out for her children. This was a woman who would sacrifice all that she has, all that she ever has to her last blood. Now, growing up, I had this desire to ensure that I pay her back. As a little girl, I would always look at my mom. And in my heart, my mom never realized how much promises I had to give to her. Now, we grew up and life happened in the city of Lagos where we struggled through life. One fateful day, on her way to my place to offer her usual love and care to me, she had an accident and I lost her. Now, all hopes and dreams to give my mom or to repay her back for all that she does or all she had done for us. I watched within a moment wiped away from me. That day, everything came crashing down. The meaning of life was no longer meaningful to me anymore. I felt like that was the end of it for me. Now, I had grown up and of course started raising my own children. And I told God that all that my mom had given to me and my siblings, I would give back to my children. I told myself that day that I needed an opportunity to get me to that point where I would even repay my mom back wherever she was, wherever she is. Now, I came in contact with this opportunity during the pandemic in October 2020, to be very precise. I was at home and, watching all supplies stop, all resources stop. My job I was doing, that seemed to be all that was giving me the little I could really, really hold on to as a den, everything stopped. Now, this was me again being faced with that situation that it seemed that though I had no hope. I started praying to God Almighty, holding on to that promise that I have for my mom, and knowing fully well that wherever she is, she was also wishing the same for me. I came in contact with this amazing opportunity. God bless C21FG that carried me away from that point of my lowest times, that point of desperation, that point when it looks as if everything was over, that point where my children wake up and come to me and say, "Mommy, how far?" Yes, I'm married to an amazing man who would always provide for the family. But we all know how it is as a woman. Are you a woman here today listening to me? Are you a mother in this room today? Are you a mother today here? Are you an intending mom? This is me telling you that all hopes of yours that seem as though has crashed down, I need you to pick it back up, because listening to me, if I can succeed here, then anybody can. Anybody can. I came in contact with this opportunity barely a year and a half ago. And today, to the glory of God, I stand to say I am a millionaire mentor. Who am I? Who am I? I woke up this morning and I was praying. I was just looking all around and I was asking, who am I? A project that could give me a voice, a project that could make me think back and realize that my mom is happy today. My siblings are everywhere here, and I'm sure they are giving all glory to God as well. I'm so grateful to this family. Very few months later, I joined into this project. I became an Amazon ambassador, and that was it. Little did I know that this was where God has brought. This was the turnaround. This was that changer. This was that hope. This was that situation to give me hope, faith, and light again. This was that project to make my kids to have hope in life. But a few months after that, I became a monthly millionaire. Who am I? Who am I? And today, I emerged. I have emerged. I am a millionaire mentor. It's not just about the money, but about the lives I have been able to impact. I used to be an extreme introvert. I am one who wants to just stay in my space. I didn't know that there was a giant in me. I didn't know my worth. I didn't know. The mentorship from this amazing platform brought out the me in me and made me to realize my value, made me to understand that I have more to give in life, made me to realize that my dreams are not dead, made me to realize that my dreams are valid. If you are listening to me here today, please go to the chat box and type "my dreams are valid." The mentorship here today has brought me out and given me light again. Every day I look at myself, and for me, it is the woman I'm becoming. It is the me I'm becoming. I can't even explain it. I want to say thank you. I want to say thank you to the entrepreneurial mentor. First of all, I already said thank you to God Almighty, and then to the entrepreneurial mentor, Dr. Michael Okoli. Sir, God bless you. God bless you abundantly for saying yes to the connected economy. God bless you abundantly. God bless you for all you do. I lack words. Words are not enough for me to say thank you. Thank you so much to my leader and my mentor, Ambassador Oyin Ikechukwu. Who am I? Who am I that you decided to lead and guide me and mentor me this much? Every time I look back, I call on her at whatever time. She's always there to answer. At the times of when I feel the weakest time ever, Ambassador Oyinke is there for me. She's always there to ensure that I make it. She has held me by the hand and showed me the way and taught me how to hold other people by the hands as well. Thank you so much, Ambassador Oyinke. Thank you so much, Ambassador Oyinke. I love you so much. I love you so much. Thank you so much. And to my teammates and everybody, I just want to say thank you. And the future seems so bright for me. And I give all glory to God. I give all glory to God. When Dr. Bowson was speaking, I could see those steps. Because this is what I always say. Dream. Believe in yourself. Never one day did I ever allow any situation at all make me see less of where I am today, of this amazing project. Not one day. Believe in yourself. I say this to everybody listening to me. Dream it and then work for it. Tell yourself, I'm here to succeed. I mean, nobody deserves to take you away from where you are right now and where you are destined for greatness. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much, Almighty God. Thank you so much, Ambassador Michael. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. I was muted.
Wow. I'm tearing up already. Thank you. Thank you so much, Madam Ashabel Keme. Thank you. The thing is this, what we do here will be resounded, and on the last day, I believe God is going to give a lot of blessings to those of us that see this for what it is. You understand? It's a vision. It's a vision. And according to my leader, Ambassador Nefo Obianesima, he says that no vision speaks at the beginning, it always speaks at the end. So it's the vision we have, and we appreciate you, the entrepreneur mentor, because of your leadership and your leadership style, leadership of humility, of all inclusiveness. Thank you so much. My goodness, this story is just, I don't know what to say, but then we'll move on. I'm going to bring an amazing human. I call him the silent achiever. He's a man of honor. He's a man of timber and caliber. He's a man that has achieved results. He's a man that has done so much in this business, and his impact is felt everywhere. So he's going to come on to continue with the mastermind effect thing, because of time, we can only take Mrs. Okeme. We wanted to take about 2 more persons, but we're trying to keep the time. It's very important, okay? So we're just going to go to Ambassador Vincent Mosu. He's going to come in here, and he's going to tell us his story. And he's going to speak to us again about the Emerge 2023. So Ambassador Vini, the Great Achievers Mentor, the Achievers Nation, please welcome you speedily and jointly.
Okay, thank you very much, Ambassador Ifeanyi Ozani, for bringing me up to share a moment with everyone in this meeting. Good morning, everyone. I believe each and every one of you can hear me loud and clear. First of all, I want to thank God for the vision of C21FG, thinking it worthy to bestow such an amazing vision onto the mind of a human being. It is a vision that is godly in the sense that it fulfills the purpose why God has brought us to this world, and he put it in the heart of a man who bettered the vision here on earth. Secondly, I want to appreciate in a very special way Ambassador Michael Okoli, the entrepreneur mentor. I am so grateful to God and for my path and yours crossing, and for meeting an amazing individual like you who has made this vision a possibility. And not just have you bettered this vision, God used you as a vessel to bet this vision, but you have been there all through the years, providing massive support, massive mentorship, massive guidance all through. Okay, so I appreciate everyone who is in this meeting this morning, all the C21FG members, all the G8 leaders, every member of this team, and all those also who connected to the business yesterday. I'm super proud of you, and I'm going to share with you very quickly why you need to be at the 2023 C21FG Emerge. So I'm going to share my screen right away and lead you with that, okay? If you can see my screen, let me know.
Not yet, sir.
Okay. Can you see it now?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Thank you very much. Okay, Emerge 2023 happening in January. Why do we need to emerge? I want to also appreciate Dr. Elijah Mba and Dr. Victor for sharing with us so far reasons why we need to be there. Leaders are born there. You need to believe in it, and all the amazing reasons they've shared with us. I'm going to add to what they have already explained to us why we need to emerge. Why do you have to be there? Why do you even need to emerge? I have a few reasons, about 2 or 3, why you have to emerge and why you need to be present at the Emerge event happening in January 2023. Now, the first of this reason is this. So many of us have been at our current level long enough. We have been at the current level of income, current level of status, current level of achievement in life. We've been there long enough that we are beginning to ask ourselves, our world is beginning to ask us, is there anything good further that can come out of us? Is there anything else that we can, is there anything better that we can bring to the table in our world? You stayed at that level long enough. That level of income, you stayed there long enough. That level of achievement, you stayed there enough. That level of social status, you have stayed there long enough. It is time to go to another level. And guess what happens at the Emerge? When you witness people who have been in worse situations than you, when you witness people who have gone through serious situations worse than yours, imagine it becomes not just a motivation now, but an inspiration that is inner driven, that drives you to the next level. So what is it going to be for you to move yourself to a new level of income? What is it going to be for you to move yourself with a new status in life? What is it going to be for you to be that person who is now recognized as one who is beginning to do better for himself, for the things that matter to him, for the people that matter to him? So if you are that individual who at this point, you are telling yourself, I have stayed at this level of income long enough, 500,000, 1 million, now I need to go to a new level. The Emerge is for you. If you're that person who is saying, man, these guys they've insulted me long enough, and I'm done with them telling me what to do, the Emerge is for you. You are ready to go to the next level in status, the next level in income, the next level in achievement, the next level of exposure. The Emerge is for you. The second reason why you should be at the emerge, why you also should emerge is this. You deserve the good life. I want someone to type in your comment section, I deserve the good life. I want someone to type it there. I deserve the good life. I want you to type it there. I deserve the good life. Now, so many of us, because of the situations surrounding us, because of the size of what we can have as income, because of the size of things that happen around us, we have limited ourselves. In fact, we have taken a position that undermines the very person that we are. God's wish for us, above all things, is that we prosper and be in good health, even as our soul prospers. So we cannot live beyond the good life. So I tell you, for you that is looking and saying today, I am done with this level of living, I deserve the good life. The opportunity is here for you, ladies and gentlemen, and that opportunity is for you to emerge, and that opportunity is for you to be at the Emerge event come January 2023. Is it the good car you want to drive? This is your time. Is it the travels around the world? This is the time. Is it the money in the bank? This is the time. Is it the homes or the houses that can give you more income? This is time to mark that difference for yourself, emerge and make those things become dreams, become your realities. When we were on this trip, something happened. Before we left Nigeria, we saw a part of the airport hangar where there were only private jets. Talking about it, I think Dr. Elijah said something like, this will one day stop being a dream. This will stop, as the planes, the private jets will one day stop being a dream. What does it mean? It means that the quest, the desire to have those things, the private jet, certainly a dream, but with this project, it will become a reality. And when it becomes a reality, when it's the life you are living, what do? You expunge it from your dream list. It's what you are already having. So for you to start having that amazing good life, ladies and gentlemen, you have to emerge. You have to be at the event come January 2023. And then the third reason why you have to emerge, the third reason why you need to be at the Emerge event in January 2023 is this. The world is waiting for you. Now, let me tell us something, ladies and gentlemen. God plants men who are willing and gives them the guidance, the mandate, and the grace to heal the world. But you must consent. I want us to listen to that. You must consent to that call by God before you are used. Now, the thing is this. If you be, what happens? God will choose another person who is willing, empowers them, and makes them the vessel through whom the world will be healed. Through whom the world, the people around us will have a better life. Through whom Nigeria will become a better place. Through which Kenya will become a better place. Through whom Africa will become a better place. Through whom the world will become a better place. The world is waiting for you to become part of the 1% crazy. And for you to do that, and for you to participate in this great vision, for you to become one out of the millions, out of the billion people in the world who will make a positive impact in the lives of other people. Ladies and gentlemen, you must emerge. You have to emerge. You have to set yourself out of the crowd and single yourself out to become that individual who contributes positively, impactfully in the world. And this is the time for you to set yourself out of the crowd and make a difference in the world. So have you thinking, what is this Emerge event? This Emerge event is for you who is willing to become great, to contribute meaningfully to other lives in the world. Have you been thinking, will it be worth my time to be there at the match? Ladies and gentlemen, I tell you, you need to be there. Not just because of yourself, because the world around you is waiting for you. There are people who will never have the opportunity to listen to what you are listening to this morning. There are people who may never have the opportunity of knowing what C21G is all about. There are people who may never understand the vision of C21FG, but you have been chosen by God to cascade this mission to the world around you. All you have to do is this, emerge. All you have to do is be present at the Emerge event in January 2023 so that together we can help the world. Together, we can cause positive influence in the lives of people, not just in your location, not just in your state, not just in Nigeria, not just in Kenya, not just in Africa, but in the world at large. I know this would be so true because a couple of years ago, the person you and Pastor Vincent is not, it wasn't always like this. Something happened. What happened was that just as I graduated from university with a good degree in computer science, hopeful that reading a course like computer science, I could get a very good job. Unfortunately, all the places I submitted application on graduation, the only place that accepted me, accepted my application, any experience as a fresh graduate, was the banking. Starting off there about 16, 17 years ago, the pay was good, but along the line, with the way the bank was structured, promotion was a big deal. Working in the bank for 9 good years, I was promoted just once. So you can imagine how difficult life became over the years as responsibilities and things I needed to do with money kept increasing. At the point, with the erratic nature of staff being sacked from the bank, I felt maybe I should get a house, even if it takes all of my salary, so that if anything happens, at least when I hustle on the street, there'll be a place to place my head. But guess what? This was the house that my salary could afford. You can imagine this kind of beautiful, ugly house. You can imagine that. But that's what my salary could get. But to the glory of God, a lot of things changed. A lot of things have changed. Why? Because I came in contact with the entrepreneur mentor. I came in contact with Century 21 Freedom Group. I came in contact with the connected economy. And not just did I come in contact with it, I humbled myself and submitted myself into mentorship. And I can tell you, ladies and gentlemen, this has been one of the best decisions of my life. 7 months of working as a banker still, but 7 months of working part-time on this business while still a banker. 7 months of receiving mentorship after close of work on weekends. I woke up that morning, wrote my resignation letter to the bank and told them enough was enough with their life of slavery. Enough was enough with waking up every Monday morning and someone must tell me what to do. Enough was enough with someone every single day insulting you for a fixed salary. No matter what you did in the bank, the best I got was the salary. And I can tell you, ladies and gentlemen, on this day, I removed that tie of slavery. I removed it because through this business, through this opportunity, through the mentorship made available to me, I do not need to be under the bondage of anyone anymore. I thank God today because some people will ask me, what do you do for a living? I tell them I teach people how to fire their bosses. Now, if you are that individual who is looking for a way, this job is not my dream. I don't love doing it, but it's just because of the pay. I tell you, there is a way in C21FG that if that is your goal, we can make it to become your reality. All you have to do is follow the vision. Through this business, I counted my money and bought my first car. All the cars I've ever had in my life were loans. Loan. But I got this through the business. And then so many vacations, and not just for me alone, with people that I am working in the business, as several times, even at some point, paying for people, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 people to go on vacations, and beautifully, that I can now, in some very little ways, be able to give back to worthy causes that matter to me. This house you're looking at, that was a big deal for me, that I could not even put in a very wonderful form, has become something like this now. How amazing can that be? I don't know which of these houses you would prefer, but you agree with me, you would prefer this, right? And then, like I said, got this car, and then got this again. You know, the other day I was driving, and then a man was shouting from his car. Who was this man shouting? So we got to a traffic light, and we alighted. We stopped, sorry. And then the man wound down his glass, and he was just waving at me, and I wound down my glass. And he said, sir, my kid said he loves your car. My son says he loves your car. He wants to say hi. He now wound his glass, and the son waved at me. What? The son said, I love you. The guy is a very small boy, about 4 or 5 years or so. When you drive that kind of car, that even a 4-year-old knows your car is different from every other person's car. I never imagined such a thing becoming a reality for me. Who am I? An introverted person like me, who can talk to you today because I was mentored. Having one of the best things that life can imagine. And there are so many things that time will not permit us to share. This is one of, I call her Black Eagle. I write. It's a beautiful thing that when after the stress of the week, after going through the activities, trainings, mentorship, empowering people and all that, and there comes the weekend, what do? You hop on this beautiful cute bike and then ride around town, all yourself, God and atmosphere and their nature, enjoying the beauty. This is what we call the privileges of wealth, which was never possible. Is it when you have money? I remember those days in the bank, renewing my vehicle papers was a problem. You go to work very early before the road safeties will come out, and you go very late when they have closed, so they will not catch you and ask you, have you renewed your vehicle papers? But today, the story is different. And it's not just different for me. The story is different for so many other people who have worked using the same structure provided by C21FG and have created massive success, been on vacations, bought their own dream cars, enjoy life where it should. You deserve the good life. You deserve the experience. You deserve to have the best things life can offer. And I tell you, you can be one of these people who have moved from grass to grace. I'm going to use it and close my speaking with you this morning. And all I can tell you is this: you as you are, you have all it takes to be on top of your game. You have all it takes to have the good life. All you have to do is ensure that you emerge, ensure that you are at the Emerge event come January 2023. Ladies and gentlemen, for the great achievers here, ours comes up on 3rd and 4th of January. Get ready because it's going to be powerful like you have never seen. The vision of C21FG, we are taking, according to our mandate from the Entrepreneur Mentor, to create 5,000 millionaires on the project. Now, some of us will, why 5,000? There is something that happened in Kenya that we will cascade to you. Make sure, no matter what team you are, make sure that once the date for your Emerge event is announced, secure your tickets. They are limited. The venue will not be able to take every person. Make sure you're not left out of the next big thing that is happening in our world. Thank you very much for listening to me. Thank you for already making a decision. I'm proud of you because you are the next big thing that is waiting for your world. Thank you. And back to you, Ambassador Ifeanyi Ozani. Thank you, everyone.
Wow, wow, wow. What's an energy. Wow. This is
wow. What?
Simply amazing. Simply amazing. Simply amazing. Wow. Okay. Thank you so much, Ambassador Vinny, for breaking this thing down for us, for giving us, showing us what is possible. Showing us what is possible. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for doing that. Okay. Just too much time. This is the time we've all been waiting for. Okay. I'm trying to sort out my camera. Sorry. this is the time we've all been waiting for, and I believe the time has come. And what we need to do is simple, to give honor to whom honor is due. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my singular privilege and honor to welcome a man of vision, a man we refer to as a kingmaker, a man that has taught us a lot, a man that has shown us the way, a man that God gave this vision and he bore it, a man that on his shoulders rests the destiny of man. I'm speaking about none other than the man, the legend, the incredible, the phenomenal. We call him the TM. That's TEM, the entrepreneur mentor. Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together for our father, the entrepreneur mentor, Ambassador Dr. Michael Okoli. If you're not clapping, if you're not welcoming, you are wrong. Okay, I just got a memo. Ambassador Vincent, you've not finished what you came here for. So I think you should come right back.
Exactly. Sorry about that. Okay, right about now, I'm going to be inviting a great individual, a man of timber and caliber. He's going to share with us some words of wisdom, some words of wisdom that will help a lot of people here should we follow what he asks us to do. And he's also going to announce the date for his Emerge program for his team. Ladies and gentlemen, join me to bring on stage the Vision King himself, no other but Ambassador Nefo Esimaya. Ambassador Nefo, the floor is yours.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hope you can hear me. I'm reaching you from Nairobi, Kenya, Mozambique. I have less than a minute to talk with you guys. I want to celebrate each and every one of you. I say God is good. And one thing I would take out of this, I mean, you've heard this testimony. There's so many testimonies. I dare you that we can't exhaust the testimonies in this business from now to December. We can't. If I begin my testimony here, we ain't going nowhere. In fact, one of the testimonies is an agreement we had when we started. And we jokingly said, man, from what we're seeing, very soon, it's just 6 of us. Very soon we called for a meeting, just a leaders meeting, or just a leaders meeting, and we fly to Cancun or Beirut, every day we just enter a plane and say, hey, let's just go have a weekend of meeting, and then we'll come back to Nigeria. That was what we just said, the power of words. Ladies and gentlemen, just 6 of us who said that. A couple of years later, we want to have a meeting, just leadership meeting, and lo and behold, not 6 people went. 51 paid and went. I mean, this is a manifest. You see, when leaders speak about this business and you hear them, don't assess from the natural perspective. Assess whatever is being said from a spiritual, futuristic, vision-driven perspective. Now, here we are in Kenya, and very soon it will now be Beirut, Cancun, when we have just weekend meeting. Because we're 50, we call it 50, 51, we call it a summit. All right. Now, what does that tell you? That whatever we say here, we make it happen by God's grace. But why do we say this thing? Because we're under a vision. Therefore, the main purpose is no longer for me because I've emerged, right? The main purpose is for all of you who just started, who have started, who are still struggling in the business, it's time for you to emerge. Therefore, we're having a mega meeting and training and retreat January. Now, for the Vision Nation, there's good news and there's bad news. We're over 10,000 partners, all right, but the slot we have is just 5,000, all right. So that means that you'd have to make your payment as quickly as possible. It's just 5,000 slots. The details for where to pay and the logistics, everything will be made, available to you before Wednesday, latest on Wednesday. And once that happens, make your payment. Don't wait till January to make the payment, because once the slot finishes, it finishes, right? So I'm going to pass the baton back because we just have very limited time. All right, I need to go and swim. Amen. Yeah, that's the real life now. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to pass the baton to one of a great leader. He's a man of authority, a man that has blended himself into empowering people. And this is someone I respect. He's a friend, is a G8 leader, and of course, he is the poverty destroyer. Ladies and gentlemen, I just quickly pass the baton. So once again, for the Vision Nation, our retreat is on the 17th and the 18th of January. 17th and the 18th of January. So get prepared. It's going to happen at the Velodrome, the mega stadium at the Velodrome here in Abuja. So you have to start getting your preparations right. Some of you will begin to say, hey, I went to the village. No. You don't have to go to the village this time around. You're not going anywhere. Don't say, oh, because I spent here, I spent for Christmas. All right. Make sure that you get your tickets. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, to take us to the next level is one and only, the poverty destroyer. I call him a phenomenal leader, and that is none other than Ambassador Kelechi.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ambassador Nefo. For all of you in the champion team, I want to welcome you to this amazing meeting. What we're about to do is something very amazing, very powerful, right? 2023 is going to be the year of champions, a year where we all emerge. And for us to emerge, we have put up this beautiful, powerful, and amazing gathering holding on the 1st and 2nd of February. 1st and 2nd of February. That's our dates. And it's holding at the Velodrome in Abuja. And the plan is to seat 5,000 people. Already tickets have already started being sold. Tickets are being sold. And you remember what I told you, right? Our ticket goes for 15,000 naira, but for early birds, 12,000 naira. And those early birds 12,000 naira tickets will be finishing by the end of November. So from 1st November, you can't get tickets at that rate anymore. So if you have not started paying for your tickets, this is time to do that. Trust me, it's being sold very, very fast. In Kenya, we had a lot of experience. We had trainings, we had meetings, and we have developed amazing systems we can use to take this business to the next level. I want to encourage everybody. Once we come back to Abuja, it's going to be back to back to back to back, back to back. No time for jokes, no time to play, right? And we are going to emerge by the beginning of next year. So for those of you who really want to emerge, so many things are about to happen, so many things are about to change, lives are about to be changed. Buckle up your belts, right? Buckle up, put on your seat belts, because what we're about to do is going to be huge. And trust me, you are going to have an amazing life in 2023. So from the Movenpick Hotel in Nairobi, this is Ambassador Kelechi Anodre signing out. And I'm going to be inviting a spectacular lady, the queen of C21FG, to come take over the baton in the person of Ambassador Ronke or Kosemani. Ambassador Ronke, please, we're up to you now.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Ambassador Casey. Wow. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Nigeria. Good morning, Nairobi. We're so excited. All has been said. I don't have anything much to say. Just know that all of us that spoke today, we are all products of events. We are all products of when we didn't look like this, but went from one event after another, and that's how we have all emerged. And if you can ensure that you attend the events coming up at the Emerge Conference, for us in the Wealth Creators Nation, hi to all the Wealth Creators Nation around the world, Nigeria and all that, our event is happening on the 19th and the 20th of January. You already know that. The 19th and the 20th of January is going to be 2 days of massive impartation, 2 days of growth, 2 days of change. It's going to be like a deliverance, financial deliverance. So ensure we're expecting about 7,000 people. Okay, we have over 15,000 teammates, but we cannot do that. We'll have only 7,000 tickets. And once the 7,000 tickets are sold out, that is it. Okay, God forbid that you're in the Wealth Creators Nation and on the 19th and the 20th of January, you're not in Abuja. God forbid, it's not your portion. Start taking your leaves today. Start practicing today. Resign. If you have to resign to be there, resign. You have to pay for your hotel, pay whatever needs to happen. By the end, so you can start getting your tickets. The tickets will be sold out before the end of November, so ensure you get yours this month, okay? Thank you very much. I'm going to be handing over to my brother, somebody who is a king of duplication, Dr. Victor Abasin, to also share his own email data as well. Thank you very much, Dr. Victor. You can take over from here.
All right. Thank you very much, Ambassador Ronke Koshemani. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to let you all know, I appreciate you all so much, but I'm here to let you all know that you can become that best that has ever been, and you can become that best that will raise millionaires. Let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, this is the focus. If you are here and you are part of all the unstoppable nations, we have thousands of people in unstoppable nation, but hear this very, very well. Our Emerge event is coming up. It is coming up on 10th and 11th of January 2023. Get the catch. We have thousands of people in Unstoppable Nation, but get the catch. We are not picking everybody. I'm here to let you know, mark this thing I'm telling you, by the end of November, before the end of November, the ticket will be finished. The focus is this. Out of the thousands of people in Unstoppable Nation, we are just picking only 8,000 people that will be part of this Emerge event. Look at the catch. If you're here, look at the catch. The catch is for anybody that picks that ticket. Get this clear. Anybody that picks that ticket, we have a mandate. Our mandate is, if you pick the ticket, number one, you will emerge. Number two, you will emerge 2 extra people from your team, making it how many? Which means 8,000 people coming for the Emerge event times 3, which is 24,000 monthly millionaires. That's the focus. We're not picking everybody. In fact, we maybe need to screen you and find out. The ticket will come out soon. Everything will come out soon. It's happening in Valedron Mega Stadium in Abuja. Get ready for this mega event. Get ready for what will happen. It's going to be huge. If you are waiting that the ticket will still be available by January, trust me, you won't see one. We don't even need everybody. We need only 8,000 people that will raise extra two people each, making it up to 24,000 millionaires. The vision is real and it is possible. And always have this in your mind that with God on our side, we are unstoppable. Thank you very much. I appreciate you all so much. And I appreciate you all so much. I want to invite the next person that will take over from me. And that is no other person but Ambassador Ifeanyi Ozani. Come over, Ambassador Ifeanyi, are you here immediately so you can take over?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm here, loud and clear. All right, guys. Thank you so much. These are my leaders, and I'm so excited being here. Now, the Team Legend Nation, the amazing Team Legend Nation, the best team on earth. You know, this is a team that has grown from little beginnings to where we are today. I'm so excited because this year this year, 2022, moving into 2023, is actually a watershed for us because it's a very strategic period for us because a lot will be unveiled and a lot of millionaires are coming to limelight next year. Between now, all the things we've done in the past few months, September being the month that a lot of things happened. And I tell you, coming to Nairobi was for you, sincerely, because we are fully loaded. And the promise I'm making to you is that those of you that are going to be there in the city, in the ancient city of Ibadan, we considered a lot of things. We wanted it to be a 2-day of impartation, and Lagos was ideal. However, finally, I think the people in Ibadan prayed harder than every other person, and it became Ibadan. Now, we have a serious challenge with accommodation. I mean, the hall accommodation, number of people that can enter the hall. The challenge is we have thousands of people in Port Harcourt, in Benin, in Enugu, in Abuja, and also in Ibadan. The problem here is that we do not know how we can bring in more people into the hall because the capacity of the hall at the maximum is 4,000 plus. So this tells me that some people are going to be outside and the time is 15th of November. By the 15th of November, if you've not purchased your ticket, know that you will not even be part of it. Now, those of you that are not going to wait, some people like to do African time, you wait until the end. By the time you wait until 15th of November, you're going to be part of the people that will be outside because we have this challenge with accommodation. Do you understand? The hall, all right? So the city of Ibadan will be hosting us and it's going to be 2 days of amazing things. A lot is going to happen. And that will be like a springboard upon which we're going to jump and jumpstart the year for us, okay? So if you are a Team Legend Nation member, you are here, you are listening to me across the world, I'm telling you that this year, moving from now till that event, which is going to hold on the 21st and 22nd of January 2023, is going to be amazing. Something we've never seen because we've been infused with a lot here in Nairobi and we are coming back blazing. All right? Thank you so much and sincere appreciation to my leader, Ambassador Obianefo Simai, and of course, the entrepreneur mentor who has coached us and shown us the way to go. All right? Without wasting much time, it's time for me to bring in the amazing phenom, Dr. Elijah Mba. I believe you are ready. Come on in and let's do this. Dr. Elijah, should I pass you over to another person?
I'm ready. Hey, greetings everyone. I hope you guys can hear me. Yes, I'm excited to be sharing with you the second time, and I'll go straight to the point. The Emerge 2023 for
Okay, I think we have some challenges with network. Okay. Ambassador Vinny, if you're ready, so you can switch back to Dr. Elijah.
Okay, everyone, thank you, Ambassador Zani, for bringing me back. Like I said, the 2023 March is going to affect you positively in so many ways, looking for a way to improve your lifestyle, looking for a way to get out of that status quo, looking for a way to impact your world. The March event is for you. Now, for the Great Achievers team, we are having our March event on 3rd and 4th of January. Why? Because we want to launch 2023 massively with those who are ready to make it happen. And we restricted our number to only 5,000 great achievers. So if you are the great achiever who is looking at making 2023 the year, making 2023 the year of all years that you're going to impact and start making a massive difference for yourself, grab your ticket. In fact, don't even wait till November. No, don't even wait. The responses we already receiving from people who are already like asking, how much is the ticket? Is enormous. All you have to do is grab your ticket immediately. So in fact, be ready, very ready. Start making arrangements for your accommodation to be there so that you are not left out in the great thing that is about to unfold. I can't wait to see all of you there, working with you so that together we can make a positive impact in our world. So back to you, Dr. Ja. I hope your network is okay now.
Yes, my network is okay now. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. Greetings to everyone. I am Dr. Jamba from the Phenom Nation Star Team Nation. And then the Emerge for Star Team will be in January, 5th and 6th of January. However, unfortunately, we will be having only 10,000 tickets, okay? We'll be having only 10,000 tickets, and late beds will not be getting tickets. Now, if there's anything you don't want to do going into the next year, you don't want to miss the Emerge. If you miss the Emerge, sorry, and sorry again. I'll be handing over the platform. So 5th and 6th of January, okay? The ticket is almost halfway gone already. People have already started for their tickets already. If you have to pay for your get across to your leader, make sure you get your ticket so that you don't find yourself in a situation where you really want to be part of the Emerge, but unfortunately you cannot be part of the Emerge because you could not get the ticket. Okay, we'll only be taking getting about 10,000 tickets, which will not be enough for even half the number of persons in the Star Nation. So grab your ticket now. By end of this month, the tickets will be fully sold out and you might not be able to attend it. Okay, so thank you very much for giving me this chance to share. I'm Provini. I'll be passing over the mic now to no other person than the entrepreneur mentor himself, the kingmaker, and the boss of all bosses here, Ambassador Michael Okoye. Please, let's give him some love in the house. Let's show him some love. Let's Karibu him in the chat room. Karibu. Welcome, sir.
All right, good day, everyone. Greetings from Nairobi. We've been here on the G8 Summit, and it's an amazing time, amazing experience with the G8 leaders and the G8 delegates, 51 of us here in Nairobi, redefining the network marketing space. And ladies and gentlemen, it's been a handful, and we can't wait to come back to Nigeria to explode our business and take it to the next level. I just want to welcome everybody that is here, and all the people that stay here waiting. I want to say you're the ones that we're here for. Congratulations to everyone. I want to say two things and we'll wrap this thing up. All the G8 leaders, the Vision team, the Champions team, the Legend team, the Star team, the Unstoppable team, the Great Achievers team, the World Creators team, and the Eagle Diamond team, all the G8 leaders are doing the Emerge. The list each of the G8 leaders is expected to put, each of the G8 leaders is expected to put in the room is 5,000. Some are going for 8,000, some are going for 10,000. And for the Eagle Diamond, 13th and 14th of January at the Valladium, the Eagle Diamond is expecting to put 8,000 people there. Now, I'm going to say this. Secondly, I'm going to say this. The goal, the vision of C21FG is to create financially free people who will in turn create financially free people. So collectively, we can use our wealth to affect the world positively. And 2023 is a pivotal moment in the history of the vision. The vision is 2024 December. By end of 2024, we should have 50,000 monthly millionaires. That's why 2023 Emerge is a must event, because it's going to be a defining moment. In fact, the 2023 Emerge will be one of the best, if not the best event you have attended ever in your life in this business, because it is poised to create multi-millionaires. So that by the end of 2024, we'll have 50,000 multi-millionaires. I encourage everybody, don't even wait, but I'm sure most of the tickets will be sold out because we have more people than the space can contain. For example, the Legend Nation, the place can take about 4,500 people. They're expecting about 7,000 people. So the modalities will be out, the tickets will be out. Get your tickets on time and prepare to emerge. What does it mean to emerge? Emerge is coming up from a place of obscurity to a place of the limelight. What does it mean to emerge? Emerge is to begin to live out your God-given potential and begin to fulfill your God-given destiny. What does it mean to emerge? To emerge is to begin to live. We're in a precarious state in our country, and we hope that by 2023, everybody that comes to that event will emerge in 2023. Once again, I congratulate everybody that is here. Our Nairobi friends that got connected. Congratulations to all the Nairobi friends that got connected. We've got a lot of Pioneer members. I think we've gotten almost a lot of Pioneer members. I can't get the number now. Congratulations to all the Pioneer members in Nairobi. We've launched out fully in Nairobi. Congratulations and welcome to the 1% crazy. The 1% of people that are crazy enough to believe that they can actually change the world. And guess what? They do actually change the world. Okay, 52 Pioneer members already confirmed. 52 Pioneer members in Nairobi. Congratulations to all the 52 Pioneer members watching us, and we're here already. We're set to take over Nairobi for good. Thank you so much, and congratulations to all the GA leaders as well. Now, each GA leader, as we're leaving here, we're going to be having strategy meeting to bring down to cascade all that we've learned in this trip to everybody. So expect that from a GA leader. And with that said, welcome everybody to a new day. It is a new dawn. I remain Ambassador Michael Okoli, the entrepreneur mentor. And with this, I bring the meeting to a close. See you all at the Emerge 2023. I can't wait. Have a great day. Peace out.